What is up, everybody? Derp Ferdler here. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome to another YouTube video about Rocksmith Plus. They dropped their first update a few days ago, and the first new batch of songs is out. So we're going to look over like the patch notes that they released and kind of scroll our way through the songs and see what they're all is. So let's do it. All right, so this new update came out on the 27th, which, like I said, was a few days ago now. They fixed a lot of bugs, a lot of buggies. And there's a lot of new songs and arrangements added as well. So we are going to kind of look this all over for a moment. So here we go. For feature improvements, connection settings. The connection settings pop-up has been reworked to ask for your sound setup before asking how you're connecting your guitar and or bass. That's true, because I played this the other day when the update dropped during my subathon. And it looks a little different with how you connect your guitar now. So, and it seems more more intuitive, I guess. I can pull it up for you if you guys want. Just mosey on over to the settings, audio input and output. So yeah, this looks a little different now. You can either pick acoustic, electric through a direct cable, or electric amp. And from there, it tells you which one's recommended too. So they recommend to use the app, or if you have a different audio interface, they have that as an option too. Direct cable would just be, real tone cable or other. They recommend the real tone cable. I do too, because that's what the game was made for. And or acoustic guitar recommended with the app. So it's kind of a bit more detailed, plus with what they recommend you use now. So that's pretty nice. I think this is a better change. I think. All right, Creator Portal. Bass chart arrangements are now correctly displayed as bass chart instead of a duplicate chord chart arrangement. A Songs Without Arrangements section has been added to the Browse page. This includes a carousel as well as a page containing the full list. I think they're talking about the, just the song list, right? That you look up on, like, the Ubisoft site, RS Plus Songs. Or maybe not, I'm not even sure. Anyway, moving on. Raise the number of arrangements that a single person can submit in a week from 15 to 30. Oh, I think they're talking about the Rocksmith Workshop. Never mind. I haven't used that very much yet. That's my mistake. Here's Rocksmith Workshop specific stuff as well. Added the ability to edit chords directly in the timeline. Added key command to toggle MIDI playback. Improved handling when audio fails to load due to region restrictions. The Saints can now be added to muted notes. Very good. I want to make a chart in Rocksmith Workshop. I haven't done that yet. I'm kind of like scared to. Or like I feel like it wouldn't be good, but I just need to like, I want to make a chart for like something easy and see if I can figure it out. That'd be fun. Song details. The View All button should show all arrangements for a given song on a specific instrument. Wasn't that there? Oh, I think these are all, are these all, these aren't all Rocksmith or Workshop related, right? Because when you go to a song, like Why by the Fray, for example, this View All was always there. As far as I know, or I thought it was. Pretty strange. I'm probably not reading it correctly, but anyway. Song library website. Bass chart arrangements are now correctly displayed as bass chart instead of a duplicate chord chart arrangement. Is that true? That is true. Look at that. Or no, wait, it's here, bass chart. It should say, I guess I understand the difference. It should say bass chord chart, even though it's not a chord chart. It should say AI bass chart, just to, you know, just make that all clear as possible. Added an unsupported country screen when accessing the site where Rocksmith Plus is not available. I wish Rocksmith Plus was available everywhere. I've seen so many people on the stream say like, how's the game? I can't play it because I live here, and it's like, I feel bad. I feel bad for people who can't access this game. Hopefully it releases everywhere soon for people. Tones. The Electro-Harmonic Ram's Head Big Muff Pie, that's a name, pedal, has been added to the following tones. All those tones. I hope Tone Designer comes back. They haven't really said anything about that yet. A lot of that is just me assuming that it'll come back because, you know, I expect it to from Rocksmith 2014. Maybe not, though. Maybe they're just going to have a bunch of preset tones and just work with that. But down the road, you never know. Features temporarily disabled. Japanese language. Sorry to Japanese speakers out there. Major bug fixes. General various crash fixes. Fixed an issue where launching the game and set microphone to 30% in Windows sound settings. I had not experienced that. So, if anyone was, that's fixed. Tutorial. No resume button if you pause during the note way. Fixed an issue where the quick practice reference pop-up was not reacting. Incorrect song details were displayed after playing a song. That's an issue. Fixed an issue where keyboard navigation was not functioning. I kind of had issues with that too. I kind of had to use my mouse with the riff repeater to click to certain sections and stuff. Maybe that's fixed now the way that I'm thinking about it. Fixed an issue where the exit practice button was not functioning properly. Fixed missing localization on some nameplates. Fix an issue where the difficulty filter is not working. Styling and functionality fixes. The contrast setting. This is all Rocksmith Workshop stuff again. Fixed an issue with like specific stuff. Styling and functionality fixes regarding the sorting of tables. Table. Major known issues. Various crashes. Yeah, the game's crashed for me like twice now. Like, it's not a constant thing, but it's happened a couple times. Navigation may become unresponsive while navigating settings. Epic progress achievement does not unlock upon meeting requirements. I thought I saw... Yeah, there was something I had to do with, like, it was one of those Ubisoft challenge things. It was like, spend 5 minutes in the riff repeater. And I definitely did, but it didn't count it. I don't know if that's what that means. Lessons. Some localized lessons are missing guitar audio. That's a problem. Voiceover is desynced on the open strings lesson. Game can sometimes crash after idling at the genre select. Yeah, so this is the stuff they know they need to fix, which is good. That kind of communication is important, I think, being like aware of what's going on, and they're going to be working on that going forward too. Okay, here's what you guys probably wanted to see. New songs and arrangements. Added as of September 28th, which was 2 days ago. The following arrangements were mistakenly omitted from the original version of these patch notes. The original list begins at new transcriptions, authentic arrangements. So these they forgot to mention were added. So every Church's song ever made, sweet Jesus. If you guys like Church's, then there's a lot of unverified chord charts you can hopefully learn something from. Same with Kaiser Chiefs. I don't know any of these Kaiser Chiefs songs, but I like Kaiser Chiefs. There's Holy Jesus, Mumford & Sons. That's a lot of Mumford & Sons. And these are all unverified chord charts, which is what I assume will be like... If you see that they're adding unverified chord charts, that means those are brand new songs, right? Because I haven't seen everything in Rocksmith Plus yet. Obviously, there's 7,000 something at launch, and I haven't seen everything. I don't know what their all is, just off the top of my head. But yeah, here's all brand new stuff. Brand new songs that they're adding now. The Wolf, I know that song. They do have Little Lion Man. I like that one too. Do they have I Will Wait? No, but they have a couple bigger songs from Mumford & Sons. Little Lion Man and The Wolf. Those are good ones. Hopefully they get actual charts here soon. More Churches. Follow you, keep you on my side. This is Mumford & Sons and Churches and Kaiser Chiefs. That's all that this gigantic list is. Which again goes in line with their mass licensing for, you know, record labels, and just trying to get as much as they can from artists as possible, like their full catalog if possible, right? And they're definitely on their way with Churches, Kaiser Chiefs, and Mumford & Sons. Good lordy. New transcriptions, authentic arrangements. So what I think that this means is they've added arrangements to songs that were already available in Rocksmith Plus, but they might have just had a chord chart, or they might have just had specific charts, but they're adding these on top of that. So like, see, these all say bass, lead, lead, bass, rhythm, and stuff like that. Like I played Death Crystal Mountain on lead. There was a lead chart for that, but now there's a bass chart too. Like not just an AI bass chart, an actually created one by a person. So I think that's what this is for. They also added Play With Me by Extreme. This is confusing too, because this is new. Play With Me. This is a brand new song and new authentic arrangements being added at the same time, so that tells me that this is a mix of existing songs with arrangements added and brand new songs for the first time that just coincidentally also have arrangements added too. I wish they had a category here for just here's new songs, here's just the new songs, because right now this is kind of confusing in the sense of like which songs are brand new being added with this update and which songs are existing with transcriptions or new transcriptions added, right? They need to break it up a little better. I get what they're going for here, but it's kind of confusing when you want to go and just browse and see what's brand new, right? So that's a little odd. I hope that they kind of organize this better in future patch notes. But there's some good stuff here. I played Play With Me on Rhythm the other day when the update dropped. It was pretty fun. I'm scared to play it on lead. I played it on lead in 2014 in the past, and it was pretty tough. So definitely put that new riff repeater to good use. That's for sure. What else? Garnadelia is awesome, by the way. I played a little bit of them on the stream. White Rabbit's a good song. Got some new Joan Jett. What else? What else? Nevermore. I played this on the stream the other day too. There's now a lead chart for Ozzy's 21st Century Schizoid Man cover. The song's been in the game since it came out, but it was just a chord chart for that first month. Now we have a lead chart for it. Crazy Mary by Pearl Jam. We got Reliant K, Snarky Puppy, Suicide Silence has a bass chart. Some more live Cure charts. So yeah. And here's some updated transcriptions. Amon Amarth, Blue Blot, Garnadelia, those people whose names I'll probably butcher. The Naruto theme has a bass chart now. I wonder, because I think this Amon Amarth song just had a community lead chart, so I don't know if they like took that and made it a verified type of thing. I'll have to go look. I'm gonna go look right now, actually. Okay, so this has an official chart from Ubisoft now, and a community chart. So like someone from Ubisoft made a chart for this. I thought they might have because I played the Ozbugs chart of this a few times now, and it was really good. So I don't know if they were like gonna like grandfather in those early custom charts and be like, hey, this is good enough to, you know what I mean? But apparently no. Apparently Ubisoft released their own chart for this. So cool. Very cool. Let's check it out on the stream and see if there's any big differences or if it's just mostly the same. That's the kind of thing with Rocksmith compared to like Guitar Hero or whatever, is like the charts are going to be pretty similar, like in this capacity, like with the 5-fret video game Guitar Hero chart. You know, you can, it's more subjective of how you want the chart to look and what you want to chart and stuff like that. Whereas with this, it's mostly probably going to be the same because you're just playing the guitar notes. It's not going to be drastically different, I wouldn't think, but we shall see. We should try it on the stream. New verified chord charts. So again, it's confusing to know what's new and what's not, but this is what I assume has already maybe been in the game as unverified, like since launch, and now they've officially gone through and verified these chord charts as good ones, which is so messy, because if you want to learn, because if they have to go back and fix it, you know what I mean? If you, for now, want to learn Make 'em Gold by Churches, and the chord chart's bad, because a lot of them they're AI generated, then what's the point of subscribing to this game and learning an incorrect way to... I'm sorry. It just gets me triggered to think about stuff like that. But anyway, new verified chord charts are all these songs. 311, Air Supply, Alice Cooper. If you want to enjoy those chord charts for what they are, you know, all these songs will get you going. White Rabbit again, a lot of Kate Nash, Kelly Clarkson, Silent Night, Merry Christmas, Michael Bolton, Lean on Me When You're Not Strong. A lot of My Dying Bride, Paul Gilbert. There's a custom chart of Paul Gilberto Concerto on here from Pizza Vibes. That was really insane. I'd love to learn it and get better at it. Seal Kiss from a Rose. I wanted to play this on the stream, but it's not on the game. It's not on my game anyway. See? God dang it. I wanted to vibe to some Seal. God dang it. Yeah, what a shame. Thanks. I know it's licensing, but yeah, I was upset about that. Anyway, so there's that. And there's more new unverified chord charts. This is in addition to the churches and all the other stuff we saw up here. So these are all, I'm assuming, brand new songs being released this month. Because if they're unverified, that means they just threw them in and they don't even have a verified chord chart yet. They're just they're just bloating up your library for now. There's more In Sync. There's America, the Blues Clues and You theme song. That's fun. Bubble Guppies, that's fun. Adding on to those Wiggles set lists. Carly Simon, a lot of Cold Chamber. I played a Cold Chamber community chart the other day and it was really fun. They sound like Megadeth, honestly. Or not Megadeth. They sound like Mudvayne. I was watching Megadeth videos earlier. I have them on my mind. They sound like Mudvayne. Mudvayne. Too many M bands. A lot of Glee music, if you like Glee, I guess. Kevin Garrett, I don't know who that is. They got a lot of new songs. It's so weird to like have to like search, like I'm in the FBI, like looking for something like enhance. Look for songs you recognize. A lot of Tom Baxter, good lord. Welcome to Rocksmith Plus, Tom Baxter. So those are, if you guys saw anything else in there that you like and I didn't point it out, obviously I'm excited for you, and that's awesome. There's a lot of new charts and new songs being added this month, and a lot of new features being fixed up, with some known issues that will be fixed in the future, I assume, with like next month's update. I think they said it's a monthly update they're going for, so it'll be like at the end of October, the next one, I assume. Another thing I want to say in regards to all these songs is that Ubisoft said they want to have millions of songs in this game at some point, and while this is a lot for a monthly update, like, if they're going for millions, like, they just need to start adding a crap ton more than this every month, because right now there's what? Let me see. Right now, in the US anyway, there's 8,047 songs in Rocksmith Plus, and they added, like, I think there's like 300 odd more than there was before this update, because I think pre-update there was like 7,700 and something, I want to say. You guys can look back on my initial like long overview video to confirm, but I think it was somewhere in the 7,700s. So they added like 300 odd songs with this update. 300 songs a month will not get you to millions anytime soon. They need to add like thousands upon thousands every month to even, you know, even scratch the surface of getting to 1 million songs within the next near future, you know? So part of me still thinks, you know, part of me still is positive, like they're finding their footing with this game. They're updating stuff, they're adding stuff, they're being transparent about what they're gonna fix and all this stuff. I just hope that over time the updates in regards of songs being added are even bigger, based on what they promised us, you know. So there is that to think about. And I talked about this on the stream a little bit the other day too, where like, because I kind of had a moment where like, this is just a lot more fluff, and like the unverified chord charts trigger me so much. Like, why would you even, don't add these songs to the game until the chord charts, at least the chord charts, are passable and you would want to learn them, because that's the point of this game, is you're learning guitar and you're learning your favorite songs. And if you want to play a song and the only option is an AI generated chord chart that hasn't even been looked over yet, and you're gonna try to learn that, and you're gonna learn it the wrong way if it's bad, like, oh boy. Oh boy. And I know a lot of people are not super into the variety of the song library, or maybe the variety is the wrong word, but like the selection. The selection is the best word for that, probably. There are some bigger artists in here, but again, it still carries that vibe of like more obscure stuff, more B-sides, covers, live versions, what have you. And I was talking about this on the stream. This is what I was getting to. I'm assuming licensing for a subscription-based like live service type of thing is way different than just, oh, let's license this as DLC and here you go. You know what I mean? It must be different, because the selection starting out is vastly, the vibe is way different than Rocksmith 2014 so far. And like, part of me is okay with it myself, because like I enjoy discovering new music. I really do. And I've been using this game for that. Honestly, I've been using it as like, oh, let's explore the library today. Let's see what there is, you know, let's find something new and enjoy it. Or that's what I've been using it for mostly, because that's the kind of vibe it's carrying right now, which is like, here, find some stuff and maybe you'll like it, you know. It's not so much like, here's all your favorite songs, and there are some bigger songs here, like More Than a Feeling, Ain't No Sunshine. These are the top played songs right here, you know. These are all bigger tunes. Alice Cooper, Poison, Sweet Dreams Are Made of This, Joan Jett, The Clash, Flock of Seagulls. Like, there's bigger stuff here, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of fluff. There's a lot of fluff in the Rocksmith Plus library right now, and I hope that changes with time. I hope that as people subscribe, if they want to, Ubisoft gets more revenue coming in so they can license bigger stuff and more stuff in bigger batches. But that's what I was getting to. I keep divoting away from it. But what I was talking about on the stream was, if they want people to subscribe, the general public will not carry the same opinion that I have usually, which is like, oh, let's discover new stuff. Like, a lot of people will want to fire up Rocksmith to play songs that they know and love and want to learn how to play on the guitar, and they're they might not find a lot of stuff that they want on here, or they will, but it won't be as exciting of an experience as you'd get with Rocksmith 2014. Even customs aside, even with just the official, like, what, 1,500 DLC tracks they had, it's going to be a vastly different experience right now. And if Ubisoft wants the money to license bigger artists and bigger songs and more batches of songs, like bigger batches, people are going to need to subscribe for them to receive the revenue to be able to license all that. For this, but people aren't going to want to keep their subscription or subscribe in the first place if they don't really want to play a whole lot of the songs in here. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. The game's kind of riding on people like me who were like assuming it's going to get better with time, and I want it to. Don't get me wrong. It's an interesting way to start the game's life cycle. I'll just say that. I hope this game succeeds. And something happens with it soon, because I love Rocksmith, I do. And Rocksmith 1 and 2014 were so great with what they offered and what they taught me, and it might just be that, you know, clouding my judgment with this game. I understand the issues with it, but I don't know. The optimist in me wants it to succeed, and I hope it does. This is the first monthly update of many. We're going to keep up with each one as they come out. We'll talk about it more and more in the state of the game as it goes on. So if you're interested, be sure to sub to this YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch as well. I stream Rocksmith Plus pretty often. So, but anyway, that'll do it, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Love y'all a freaking bunch. I hope we can see each other again soon. Go play Rocksmith Plus if you want. Have a good day, everybody.